Today, I'm going to teach you how to be such a great communicator that you'll be able to relate and speak to anybody in the world with no problems whatsoever. Anybody in the world. There are 4 accepted communication styles, and today I'm going to explain why my 2 major communication styles are the combat general, troops, let's take that hill, and the Dalai Lama. Peace be with you, my brothers and sisters. This is supposed to be a halo. Get it? Halo. First, let me explain to you what the 4 major communication styles are. But I found them very boring and very hard to remember. There's the initiative, the analytical, the direct, and supportive. But who can remember that? Now let me explain what I named them so I can remember. First, we have the initiative. They're the sociable, the enthusiastic, the persuasive. They're the social butterfly. I call them the fun-loving. Now we all have different modes of communication at different times depending on our moods and depending on our situation. When we're in an initiative state or in the fun-loving stage or the life of the party kind of mood, others may perceive you as too talkative. You can counteract this by letting others express their opinion and observations as well. If you encounter somebody else with these traits, then make sure that you allow them to socialize and to share their feelings. Have a chat before the meeting itself starts. Then there's the analytical. The analytical is the cautious, the precise, the disciplined, and they're also very diplomatic. I call them the quiet genius. If you're communicating with this mood or in this situation, others might perceive you as perfectionist. The way to counteract this is you socialize more. Force yourself to get out there with other people, and people will discover that you're a diplomatic person. Now, how to deal with people who are analytical or the quiet genius, like I call them? Well, make sure you present them with all the facts and figures. And make sure you're being patient with them so they can think things through. And the number 3 style of communication is the direct. They're the results oriented, the focused, the competitive. I call them the combat general. Ah! Let's do this. Now, if you're operating in this mode of communication, you prefer efficiency in a busy and structured environment. Now, if you're operating in this mode of communication, others can perceive you as impatient and demanding. So if you're a leader, for example, make sure that you allow other people to express their opinion and explain yourself why you're doing what you're doing so it can feel trust in you. Let's get rid of this one. If you encounter somebody who you recognize that are being direct, understand that they'd like you to get to the point. Avoid details unless they ask for it. Be very specific and avoid repeating yourself. Okay, the 4th one, it's supportive. The supportive is a calm, gentle, supportive person. That's why I call it the Dalai Lama. If you operate in this mode of communication, you can be perceived as calm, objective, a person who they can trust, but also you can be indecisive. But many people understand that you're dependable and loyal. If you encounter a supportive or the Dalai Lama, they appreciate to be spoken to in a calm and steady approach. Give them reassurance and trust. And make sure that you allow them to express their opinions. Allow them to take their time to make decisions. So how do I fit into these categories? Let me explain. You see, I'm a member of my local Toastmasters community, and I took a test of my communication styles. And I scored only 1 point each on the fun-loving and the quiet genius portion of it. But I scored high, 3 points on the combat general, and 7 points on the supportive, or the Dalai Lama. I could probably explain what in the combat general, because I was in the military for 21 years, and I found myself in situations where I didn't have time to argue with somebody. I need to issue orders, and they had to be done right there and then, because we were in dangerous situations. So I got used to being very direct with people And also I understood as well that my senior leaders needed to trust in me and direct a lot of orders at me, and they didn't have time for me to argue the decisions. There's always time for that when things calm down. My 7 points on the Dalai Lama side, or on the supportive side, I think I got it from my culture, because I'm from Ecuador and that's a Latin American country. And I remember my dad always teaching me to stay calm. He used to tell me, take your time, take it easy, relax. That was his motto. And I always appreciated that. Of course, that didn't apply always in my life, in every situation, but I also know that that's my default. Peace, my brothers and sisters. Peace, my brothers and sisters. Peace, my brothers and sisters. Peace, my... Oh. Troops, let's get this party started. So there you have it, guys. Those are my traits for the Toastmasters International's communication styles. Now, truth be told, we all have a little bit of all of these traits. I, for example, I've been the fun-loving life of the party when I'm in that mood. I've been a conversationalist, I talk to people, I like to be sometimes the center of attention. I've also been the quiet genius, analyzing every part of a problem in order to get to the solution. But I think the most important thing is to be self-aware of how I am communicating at that moment in particular, whatever the mood is or whatever the situation may be. And most importantly is be aware of the other person's communication style, and so you can relate to them and better match their communication style and adapt to them as well. So there you have it, guys, the 4 communication styles. I hope you like this video like I like shooting it. Please subscribe to my channel and give it a like if that's what you like doing, and comment below, let me know if you agree with these communication styles, and have you ever perceived anybody with any of these communication styles, or do you know of another communication style? Thank you guys for watching, and as always, I'd like to encourage you to grow and master your life. What do you want to play? I don't know. What do you want to play? Let's play cops and robbers. Let's take that hill. Ah! I think they're watching us.